Well, it's the day before Inauguration Day. Let's see how the Democrats are coping.
Hey, Papa Don. Donald Trump is a treasonous piece of shit and a national embarrassment. You have a great day.
I will, thank you. Well, that's not a good start. They seem a little unhinged. Let's see how this carbon-based life form is coping.
Baby, this ain't the same America that voted the orange one into office, and the orange one is about to fuck around and find out. Baby,
They keep using our terminology.
just like his supporters are finding out that this is a whole liar and this man ain't gonna do anything he told you he was gonna do when y'all got him into office.
He's not in the office yet. He'll be in the office tomorrow.
He's about to find out that between these LA fires,
She's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 mental health illnesses things going on here.
between this TikTok ban, between this whole Luigi situation,
Luigi,
things ain't gonna go like he thinks. Things ain't gonna go like he thinks.
No.
This Luigi situation alone done knocked the Mario
Luigi.
coins out of, and then in some cases into some people. Folks is getting ideas, setting Teslas on fire with fireworks in front of a Trump building, baby. You think and they thought it was going to be brown and black people who set this whole thing off? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. This ain't going to go like you think. These next 4 years is about to get real interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. I hope so.
If you're not mad about what's going on, if you're not concerned for this country, if you're not raging
weirdos are doing
at the fucking oligarchy that's going on, then you're part of the problem. I don't know what to tell you. We're here in Boston.
How come she was never concerned about George Soros and family? I mean, they fund the entire Democrat Party. They fund all these DAs and that are letting people go and charging people that are innocent instead, but letting murderers and all kinds of other rabble-rousers go.
We're protesting the stupidity that is this country, and we stand together,
like
and we will always stand together to try and get America back from the chaos. If you're not
from the chaos, like she's normal or something. Oh yeah, let's see what she's doing here.
If you are feeling stressed out about the upcoming inauguration and you want a way to take care of yourself that day, please come join us for the online post-election support group, and this time during inauguration support group. We meet via Zoom at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday the 20th. We meet every other Monday.
Wow.
I can leave a link to sign up in a comment below. And yeah, it's a chance to be around like-minded people who are really compassionate.
You mean crazy people?
You know, let some of your feelings out, and we might do some little activities to calm our nervous systems together.
That's
too.
the first.
It is by donation, $5 to $30 sliding scale, and if you need to come for free, you can do that too.
Oh yeah, I can do that for free. Crazy one's up next. Oh, we got a crier.
This is your sign to not get your hopes up for anything. It's not worth it.
She's got the mental illness nose ring.
Disappointment. This entire weekend is fucking ridiculous.
It's a great weekend.
That's all.
That's all? That's all you got to say? All right, well, fine.
In case it wasn't clear, I still stand by my prediction that the Tangerine Tyrant will not make it to the variety of house that happens to be white. It's not going to happen. And the Jack Sparrow of the Black Pearl report coming out clearly says that we're heading down a path toward...
She's got the big glasses, but she's missing the mental illness nose ring. That's odd. She must have forgot to put it in that morning.
That being correct. Buckle in, Blue-Lulus.
Blue-Lulus.
It's going down soon.
Wow.
They got him.
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 They got him. They got him.
They got him.
And in the event that this really is like the end of TikTok,
the end of
America,
TikTok,
which
that'll be today.
I still don't fully believe.
Yeah, TikTok. I don't know. I'm torn on that one, but we'll find out. I think Trump's going to save it for some reason, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's the Chinese... There's so many crazy people on TikTok. What are they going to gain from those people? What are they going to learn from those people? Who knows?
But yeah, I'm gonna say it. They got him. The three-letter agencies, the government, whoever you want to say, they got him.
Got him.
He's not going to be inaugurated.
No.
He is going to be punished for his crimes, both proven and still in the works.
Gotta make up some more crimes.
But yeah, I don't think he's going to take office. And even if, you know, who we want to take office doesn't, honestly, like, as long as it's not him.
Oh, well, you know, there's probably people worse than Trump for you. That would be scary. I'd be worse than Trump, so.
That's fine with me. Although I do hope to God that it doesn't, you know, turn out to be a process where it's JD or Little Johnson, because that's not much better. But yeah, I mean, we heard that his inauguration was moved inside because of security and not because of weather, like he said.
That's because you got a bunch of crazies like. That's because you got a bunch of crazies like this guy out there trying to kill President Trump.
I don't know. Also, I saw a bunch of pictures this morning that NYPD is there. I don't know if that's like the norm or a regular thing, just to have extra, you know, protection there or whatever. But NYPD is there, lining the streets. And I know you MAGAs absolutely love it when I say this, but psychic talk and intuitive talk, yeah, they are still standing by their stances. Something's going to happen. He's not going to make it. With some, like Gia Prism, even predicting that there's going to be, like, a great switch. So, we'll see. But, like I was saying, if this is the last day of this app, if this is the last day of this app, then, like, they got him. Even if we don't see the takedown on TikTok like we want to see, or even if we do, you know, even if we do, that would be great. But rest assured, it'll be okay, and we're good. They got him.
They got him. This one here. Let's check
time and time again, Republicans prove that they don't know how anything works. Specifically,
how does it all work?
There are still some good Republicans out there. I am afraid, not because of Trump, but because of you guys.
She's afraid of us.
I'm afraid of what you guys are going to do.
What are we going to do?
Not what he's going to do.
What are we going to do?
You guys don't read. You guys don't know how the government works.
I don't know
how
the government
and
works.
Not facts. time and time again.
Well, that's a lot of projection right there. Let's see how her brain kind of froze up there at the end. It's like unbelievable. It's amazing to me how these people think they're so intelligent. Yeah.
January 20th is probably going to be the day that I mourn the most. I mourned when Harris lost, but I am going to lay in bed and cry my eyes out on the 20th. And to make it worse, we have the most racist president being inaugurated on Martin Luther King Day.
There's no evidence of Trump being racist. He loves everybody. I mean, it's just the opposite. I think he actually panders to blacks a lot.
Do you know what he would say? He would be rolling over in his grave right now if he knew what was coming. He fought so hard for change, and then you all, yes you, choose to go backwards in time. Makes me sick to my stomach. I will be. If you're looking for me on the 20th, I'll be in bed crying.
Don't worry. I'll be looking for you. And why would anybody be looking for you?
So you say Trump was our president before, and he ran the country 100 times better than Biden and Kamala.
No, 1,000 times better.
That's actually false. So
no, it's actually
if you
true.
Run a country based on economic growth, Biden wins. He has had 48 months of continuous job growth. And the Biden-Harris administration has actually...
All those jobs went to non-Americans.
Made our borders far more...
And then they faked like 800,000 jobs. They made believe in it. They lied about it.
Safe than they inherited under Trump.
The borders are safe. Like 11 million people walked across the border. All kinds of potential sex offenders. Well, actually, we know that like they unleashed 13,000 murderers into the country knowingly, and like 15,000 sex offenders knowingly let them into the country. That's an attack upon the American people. That's what the Democrats did. They did it all on purpose. And there's like 500,000 more that had committed crimes that they don't know about. They lost 500,000 kids. Where do you think those kids went? I bet you a lot of them are in bad situations.
That's actually a fact.
It's actually not a fact.
And it's just me. Maybe. I mean, like, you know what? If other people want to chime in, go for a comment section.
But this is a complete fucking idiot.
It seems to me that going to war with our NATO allies is probably not a good thing. Deciding that we want to take over Greenland because the ice caps are melting at record numbers, but denying climate change. Is actually...
The climate always changes.
Really hilarious. But taking over a ally country and going to war with the Dutch crown, and then...
We're not going to the war with the Dutch crown.
Threatening Canada.
Well, we are getting a better deal, and we're going to probably do some mining there. It's worth trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. Plus, there's also oil off the coast that has as much oil as we have here in this country. We would double our oil supply. It's stupid not to go after that.
Canada, which is under the United Kingdom.
Otherwise, China or Russia are going to get it.
Crown, and then threatening the Panama Canal, which right now that China has control of.
She admits that China has control of the Panama Canal. How stupid this person is. Why does she want China to have control of the Panama Canal? We built it.
Just seems super idiotic because I don't want to live in a war zone.
Super idiotic.
I just don't want to. It doesn't sound fun. I don't want to raise my 7-year-old in a war zone. But you know, MAGA's like, go Trump, like break all the laws. break all the laws. And this is also the thing.
Break all the laws.
Is that he's willing to break the laws. Where Biden and Kamala weren't breaking laws.
Boy, this person is completely delusional.
As much as you want to go, oh, but Ukraine and oh, Hunter Biden, what the F ever. They weren't breaking any laws. Kamala is a law scholar. That is what she has done her whole life.
A law scholar.
So she's not out breaking laws. Now, Trump, on the other hand, has been given the green light to break any law he wants by the Supreme Court. And he absolutely will. You also have Hegseth, who is being questioned right now for his confirmation and saying that he's not going to answer any questions about if he'll break a law or not. So, if you want to run with thugs and be a MAGA cheerleader, that's on you. Cool. Like, you know what? I can't change your mind, but you might want to rethink your moral compass.
Oh, like she has morals. Like Democrats have morals. No, they don't have morals. There we go.
He has no empathy for the regular people. And we thank God that the men and women of the three-lettered agencies are going to come to our...
Trump is a populist. That's how he got elected, by having empathy for regular people. This guy's a complete bonehead.
Our aid, the silent heroes behind the scenes that don't toot their own horns. They work in silence. And they're going to pounce. And save us. They're going to save our democracy and save our nation. And the world is going to breathe a sigh of relief, and we're going to applaud them. The Attorney General, who handles the FBI, the CIA, and law enforcement, you think they're going to let this clown come in and, with all his doofy-ass cabinet and everything, come in and cut everything apart, and rip our country apart, tear down these institutions that maybe they need a little bit of tweaking, but there's so much integrity and goodness in our government that they really are. Come on, man.
No,
him going in and doing that, all it does is makes us vulnerable to our enemies. If they were going to do anything to us, it would be as soon as he takes office, if he were to take office, but he's not going to take office. Donald Trump is not going to be our next president.
What makes us vulnerable to our enemies is people like this, the Democrats, working with our enemies.
Starting January 20th, if not sooner, wear a COVID mask. If you want people to know what side you're on, wear a COVID mask. Delete period trackers. And maybe like Google a recipe for prison wine. Delete location trackers. Stock up on things like tampons, condoms, Plan B, ovulation tracking kits, pregnancy tests. You're gonna go to a local used bookstore. You're gonna buy a set of used encyclopedias. Buy a medical book. Buy an herbal remedies book. Create mulch in your backyard with how to cook with
Is she heading to the mountains or something? I love this woman that's mocking her.
rice and beans and limited protein. And delete your original accounts or remove anybody who might ever rat you out. Do not buy blue fucking bracelets on Etsy on stores that are run by Republicans, and start looking into all the Republican supporting companies who made it possible for Trump to get elected, like the Home Depot. Look into buying in bulk with your friends products like rice and beans. Oh, and as far as menstrual products, things like Diva cups, rewashable pads, things that you could keep private. There are a lot of Christians who believe tampons count as sex. So because if you think they're going to stop at corn.
I don't know any Christians like that, but anyway.
Have you heard about the new bill that President-elect Donald Trump wants to introduce on day one? Trump claims that the bill will recognize gender as only male and female. He also said that the bill will ban men, per his definition, from competing in women's sports. He even claims that they'll be investigating Big Pharma and others, which he doesn't specify who, but to see if they've been illegally promoting hormones and puberty blockers. He even made specifications around education and children. His Department of Education will promote the nuclear family. And teachers who suggest that children could be trapped in the wrong body could face sexual discrimination lawsuits. Of course, he said he wanted to celebrate the roles of mothers versus fathers. I don't even want to know what that looks like in his mind.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay, so I need to get this earworm out that I've been having for the last 2 days. Keep it Kamala, keep it Kamala, da da dun dun da dun 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 dun. So, yeah, last 2 days, and this just gives me so much joy and tingles. Also, I was talking to my husband, like I said, who's very logical, and I outlined on paper all these little bits and pieces that I've picked up. And now he's kind of seeing, okay, he's like, all right, there is a path to the result that we're expecting. And trust me, it's for sure. And let me tell you about synchronicities and signs. And I caught one last night. And this is how I've been operating my life. Signs and synchronicities tell me that I am on the right path and usually yields the results that I expect due to those signs and synchronicities. So here's the conversation that my friend and I were having last night, along with a portion of what ChatGPT had said.
Oh, an executive order 13848. Oh, they think that Trump's going to be removed for working with Russia to get elected. Actually, Trump put that executive order in there to bust the Democrats for working with the Chinese, actually.
And I've been hearing the 11th hour, and I've seen this around, and every time you see that 11th hour, I get tingles and chills, also a sign that I'm on the right path, right track. So it's so appropriate. Today is January 11th. I mean, you can't get any more aligned than that. And if you think I'm bullshit, you can F off, because seriously, I'm telling you, you're not living your life correctly if you're not ignoring all the signs and synchronicities. So I hope you have a great day. Just keep that flame alive. Seriously.
All right, that's about all the Democrat brilliance I can handle. So I'll see you next time on the Political Porn Theater.